Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic, coming to you from the White Mountains. Living up to their name, finally. First snowfall for me this season here. No rain this time, snow. It's early, guys, and we are expecting quite the little blizzard here in the White Mountains. Today, it's going to snow all day, all night, and then it's going to freeze down to 17 overnight. Then tomorrow's high temperature, while there's no snow tomorrow, the high is 30. So whatever happens here today on the property, it's going to stay here. It ain't going nowhere tomorrow. So we're in for a little treat here. You got your wish, Eric. You got your snow wish. I'm already over it, though. You can have it back. No, I really, really needed to see this. I needed to be here. I needed to experience this. And I needed to be a part of this winter to see what it's really like. And if I can deal with this. If I live here full time, I'm going to have to deal with the snow, guys. I do have the diesel heater going on the bus, keeping it nice and warm. We're going to leave Kevin's property here and go over to mine to see what the roads are like. Make sure it's still drivable, maneuverable and everything. So it is still pretty, though. It's nice. I thought you were chasing 70 degrees, Eric. No, no more. No more of that. I'm trying something a little different, guys. Okay? Hey, thanks for joining me. I'll be uploading this video with some connected internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. Let me get a refill on my coffee. We'll hop in the truck, and we'll go check out Tater Acres and see how my shed's doing over there, right? Okay. All right, let's get the truck started and get some heat going on in here. Yeah, get rid of all that snow. Holy. Holy. Come on. Oh, man. This is pretty. That is so pretty. But, okay, let's roll the window up and get some heat. Oh, there we go. Once my windshield defrosts here, I'll head out. Wow, it's so pretty. I'm not the only one driving out here. There's definitely some tire tracks from recent. I mean, the snow just started sticking like 30 minutes ago, really. So, it sure looks different out here. And it's going to look even crazier tomorrow. The roads, remember, these are all dirt roads. They seem to be okay underneath the inch of snow that's there so far. Okay, this is the last maintained road before I turn on to my non-maintained road. You can tell no one's been down it since it's been snowing. There's no tire prints. So, I mean, you live off-grid, you really are kind of on your own sometimes. I mean, luckily I've got friends in the area, so if I run into trouble, you know, several people are just a phone call away. They'll be able to rescue me. But, I mean, for the most part, the road is still very drivable here in the dirt. That's promising. All right, in this turn here, this is my non-maintained road that leads to my driveway. Luckily, it's also not very bad. Okay, just another 100 feet, and then we're gonna be turning into my driveway down here. Yesterday, when I made this same trip, the rain had turned all the ground to mud. And when I got to my property, my tires, they had about 3 inches of dirt and mud, and it was kicking the rocks out like crazy. It was so loud while I was driving. I didn't have any traction because my tires were essentially just fully mud. All right, turning into my driveway. My driveway that is mostly dirt and not rock anymore. I'm sad about that. It's so pretty, though. My little 2-wheel drive truck is doing pretty good, actually. Yeah, look at this. We're getting right through. No problems. Not slipping, not sliding. Hard to see where exactly the driveway goes, but we'll go around this corner. We should be home. There we go. We're home. Wow. Should I build my first snowman, guys? I feel like I should make my own first snowman. Oh yeah, so the tires, little update. Again, this is what it looked like yesterday with the rain and mud, but for some reason with the snow, the tires are completely clear. You can see tread, they're grabbing into the road. That's actually a really good sign. So for some reason, it's better to drive on snow than it is rain and mud. Wow, listen how quiet it is. I was second guessing myself about having property so far off of a paved road, like the complete opposite of Tater Land. But I'll tell you what, as long as I can get out here, now bringing a car, a two-wheel drive car down here in the winter, I don't know if I'd advise that. In fact, I'm gonna talk with Diana. We may have to consider actually owning a four-wheel drive vehicle. Doesn't have to be a truck, maybe just one SUV like a Honda Element or a Nissan Xterra, or even a Ford Explorer or Ford Escape, something that has four-wheel drive for when this happens and we still need to get out, you know? Because I don't know how well the truck's gonna do once the snow starts melting and we get slushy mud here and on the two roads, but yeah. Let's get up here on my porch. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so peaceful. I need to clean Trailer Swift. Still got the exhaust stuff from the bus ride. But, yeah. All right. Truck did good. Truck did good for a two-wheel drive truck. Man, this is so pretty. I know it won't be warm in here or comfortable in here, but it'll be, oh, actually, it's nice. It's nice, and there's no wind. There's no wind hitting my face, so we can enjoy the snow from the windowsill here. Heck yeah. I got these windows kind of covered up. This is the Coca-Cola sign that Billy got me. It fits right there in the window. And then ironically, my 2x3 advertisement foam things fit perfectly in these 2x3 windows. This is actually it's the old one, but look how good that fits. I'll have to upgrade and get the one that has the bus on there. Man, I didn't actually bring any gloves, so I'm not going to build a snowman. I don't want to be that cold. But, you know, I guess there's a sacrifice, because every choice you make, remember, I bought this property sight unseen. I did have a couple local friends come check it out for me, you know, but I mean, pretty much a sight unseen. And then you wonder if you made some bad decisions like, Eric, are you too far out? Until you get here. Every time I pull into Tater Acres and I just, my feet on the snow, I just listen. I'm like, okay, I did the right thing, actually. I made the right choice. But sometimes when you're out there, and yesterday, when these tires were caked with dirt and rock, I told Diana, I'm like, uh-oh, there's no way to keep the truck clean anymore. Oh my gosh. It's ugly. But she will clean up. She'll clean up one day. Last winter, while Diana and I were working on building out the NautiBus, you know, we checked in regularly to see what the weather was like here in the White Mountains, and we talked to Kevin and Frank and Tammy and a few other friends because we wanted to see, you know, we knew that we were eventually going to buy property again and try this again, so we're looking visually, and it didn't seem like the snow ever lasted very long. Every instance of snow that we saw, even when I was watching my cameras at Taterland, it was gone the next day. This is a rare time where tomorrow does not go above freezing, so all this snow will stay. Whew, let me go like this. It's like getting me right in the face. But after this, next week, it looks like we have 7 days in a row of full sunshine every single day. It's getting to the point now where I'm wondering, will I have to finally run my generator for power because we're not getting any solar? I mean, the sky is just, I don't know, is snow solar absorbent? Does that help the snow? I don't know. But thank you for the snow. I know I've been asking for it like crazy. I'm gonna head back, go see the kitties. And then tomorrow we'll check back in. We'll see what it looks like overnight. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm cold. It is currently 10:30 p.m. and these are shots from my surveillance video cameras on the side of the bus, showing you that there's motion on every camera with almost blizzard-like conditions going on. That's just incredible what is going on right now. I'm not going to open the door, though, because trying to seal every little hole. I've got the towel down there because I was feeling a little bit of a draft, and then I put a little piece of paper towel here where I felt a draft, and I'm still feeling a little bit elsewhere, but don't worry about us. We are nice and cozy. It's 73 degrees in here. Nice and toasty in here. Well, good morning. It's a balmy 18 degrees here at 7:55 a.m. and what a snowstorm we had last night. It's also really pretty with the sunshine coming through. I've got the diesel heater on. I've also got the propane heater on. Big question is, how long is this going to take to melt away with today's high hitting 30 degrees? It's pretty. I gotta keep this hand in my pocket. It's cold. First, let's go check out the road. I'm amazed at all the dog footprints in the snow. They could be jackrabbit prints, but over near the front of my RV, there's like 8 sets of dog prints. So we have there's more. We have a lot of wild dogs. Let's go walk out here to the road. Let's get a road condition report up here. Actually, I woke up an hour after the sun came up. I wonder if it's already melted some of the snow on the branches and stuff. I don't know. All right, here we are out on the main road. Well, the road that leads to the highway. Oh my gosh, it is full of black ice. Pure, solid ice underneath the snow, guys. Guess who's not going to town today? That'd be me. Even with a 4-wheel drive, it is pure ice. I didn't know that was going to be the case, guys. Yeah, wow. I'm going to closely monitor the situation. I'm glad I don't have a real job. I have to call in sick because I'm not going. There's a lot of hills on Highway 61 to get into Show Low. Is this sun going to even do anything today? You know what? I'll bet my solar panels on the roof of the bus are covered in snow too. Wonder if I'm getting any solar. We're going to walk to the edge of the cliff here. Get a better view of the White Mountains here. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Wow. That is crazy. That dog came all the way out here to the edge of the cliff. Look at this. Look where that dog's prints went. Right by the edge. Wow, he's brave. Look at all the snow in the valley. Sholow's that way. And, yeah, I don't think it's going to stick around too long. I give it a day or two, I think it'll all be gone. It's pretty. Got your snow, Eric. Okay, I'm going to go whip up some coffee, get warm, and I'll update you here at the end of the day, let you know what happened to the snow. All right, little update here at 3 p.m. It is now 29 degrees. I can still see my breath at 3 p.m. Don't even know if we're going to hit 30 today, but I've been hearing a lot of traffic and vehicles out on the road, so I figured it's time for an update. The snow is kind of melting in certain places a little bit just because of the heat of the sun itself. However, I wasn't getting any solar, so Kevin was in the same spot. This usually does not happen, guys. Usually any snow you get up here at this particular elevation is burned off by noon. To still have lots and lots of snow out here at 3, this is not going to go away tomorrow. But yeah, Kevin's panels that are at an angle needed to be brushed, and I had to get up on the ladder and take the snow off of the panels on the roof. Because I mean, you're getting all this sunshine and I'm getting 0 and actually going into the negative on my power. So they're all clear now. Take one more trip out here to the road just to see what the conditions are here at 3 p.m. fact, I hear a car. Oh yeah, they're flying down the road. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's bare and wet now with some slush in the center. Still a little bit ice there too. But yeah, pretty much clear driving now, so that's good. By the looks of it this morning with that black ice, I thought there's no way anybody's gonna drive on this road. Everybody's calling in sick today. We don't have road plows up here. I mean, the main highway does, but these county roads, they just tell you to wait. Just let the sun do its natural thing, give it some time, take a day off. That's why you come up here to retire, you know? Yeah, the road will be good for tomorrow. I'll head back over to my camp down the road tomorrow and check on everything there. My internet is still working there, cameras are still working, everything looks good. It's gonna be a hot apple cider movie kind of afternoon and evening. Oh yeah. I changed my mind. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna turn around the corner here and just go see what my driveway looks like. See if anybody's even been down the road. First non-maintained road. There are 2 sets of tracks. So someone has left and someone has come back recently. But nobody has turned left here. Well, we're about to see. It's gonna be a little different than yesterday. This is a hill. Okay. We're just gonna take this really slow. I could actually kind of faintly see my tire tracks from yesterday afternoon. I'm just gonna go slow. Gosh. Come on, clear my windshield. I guess going down is easy. I wonder about going back up. Maybe sleeping in the cabin tonight. No, it's cold in the cabin. It's very cold in the cabin. All right. Well, my driveway still looks nice. The snow has covered over yesterday's tracks nicely. But it definitely looks like there's less snow on the branches compared to yesterday when we were here. So the sun is doing its job. Even though it has not gone above freezing today, the sun is definitely doing its job getting rid of it and melting as much as it can. I bet in 24 hours from right now, all this snow is going to be gone in 24 hours. What do you guys think? Let's go stop in the cabin here real quick. So here's the thing. I mean, if this is the worst of it out here, then the truck does fine. The truck is going to be okay. Yes, I would like to have a 4-wheel drive commuter vehicle. Like I see that in Diana and I's future. We still need the truck for doing stuff here at the property, but having something that we can take anywhere and feel confident on the road, maybe throw in some chains just in case we go up the mountains a little farther too. But so far, I'm actually quite impressed with how well the truck is doing here at the property for us and working. I'm going to clear the solar panels on Trailer Swift. I brought the broom. Be easier to do there. I just need a little step stool instead of a freaking ladder. But yeah. Also, boondocking, guys. I don't think that there are too many people up here in the White Mountains boondocking like I'm doing right now. Now, I do have a sweet setup, okay? The bus has multiple ways to keep warm, redundancies for heat and all that, as well as it's very insulated and comfortable, okay? I'm not roughing it in my bus, but I am absolutely boondocking in the winter in the White Mountains, which not a lot of people would brave to do. So if I can pull this off, I got no worries moving forward. And the property is so stinking pretty in the winter. I mean, it's nice in the summer, but in the winter, it's like a whole new property, you know? My little solar panel up there doesn't have any snow on it, so because it's facing south, it's gonna get all that sun. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. And then I got my bot slab cam here that I can rotate around and get a 360 view of anything here on the property, which I was thinking about grabbing a couple more of those for other places of the property. Instead of doing Simply Safe this time, I think I'm gonna add 2 more cameras so I have a total of 4 of these ones. Again, it's a free subscription. I made a video on these when I was in Mississippi and I like them. There's no lag in them. They work really, really well. And they also record locally here. So if someone comes and snips a wire or cuts my solar, my internet gets turned off or something like that, it's also stored locally and on the cloud. So there's multiple ways. Nobody's going to come back here. Nobody is going to come back here. You would be very dumb to walk past all of my no trespassing signs and walk in here. And if you do, you got everything coming to you. You know the law. You know right from wrong. Even if you know me on YouTube, do not walk past my no trespassing signs, guys. Okay, please? Okay. I also remember this about Babe the Blue Box. Even in the winter, without insulation in this building, once the sun hits it, it's gotta be 70 degrees in here. It's between 65 and 70 degrees in here naturally, and it's 29 outside. So that is kind of cool, actually. Kind of nice. This would be a nice place to do some winter projects. And I'm going to keep spaces open. The one behind me is for the studio, but this place up here, it'd be great to have a little workbench with vice grips and have power run in from the trailer. And eventually maybe I'll put solar panels on the roof here and add batteries to this, make this its own power station. So I have redundancies, you know? But yeah, this is my winter video, guys. This is my welcome to winter in the White Mountains, finally. It took a month into winter to actually even see our first snow and get a feel for it. But I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty confident that the property is good and I like it. And it's quiet and it's comfortable. And I'm going to keep developing it. And by the way, today was the 4th time they were supposed to drop off my trash can. As you see there, we still have no trash can. So I'll be hauling my own trash, and I will be calling them and asking them when they plan on actually delivering my can that I'm already paying for service. Did I lock that door? I didn't even lock that door. Guys, you're supposed to tell me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, hopefully, in my next video. We're back to our normal schedule, so Saturday. Yeah, Saturday will be my next video, and we'll try to get some stuff done. As a matter of fact, I think I've already got a good lead on solving my water storage here. I've got those 2 blue tanks for 110 gallons, but I got a lead, guys. Y'all be well. We'll see you on Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.